Welcome, everyone, to the L7C podcast, College Football Edition. Today, we got the Content Tuesday crew, the captain, Byron Mitchell, the executive producer, Justin Ackendo, talking about college football, the Buckeyes, big games over the weekend, big games that we're going to be previewing for this week, so on and so forth. Gentlemen, how we doing today?
Hey, doing good today. Can't complain.
I'm doing well. Definitely enjoyed the college slate a lot more than the NFL this weekend. I'll tell you that.
Don't get me started.
100% facts.
Glad we ain't doing that shit this week.
But Buckeyes are back. They played a game. A lot of the people that we said, I know we all were championing for Emeka Ibuka to get involved, and he got involved this game. So a lot of people, but Byron, take it away.
So OSU Buckeyes won 49-14 against Marshall. Will Howard 16 for 20, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, an interception. Run game was dominant, 5 rushing touchdowns altogether. Quinshon Judkins 14 for 173 yards, 2 touchdowns. Travion Henderson 8 for 66 yards, 2 touchdowns. Will Howard had a rushing touchdown. Like Martin just said, Emeka Ibuka reminded people who he was. 5 for 117, 1 touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, 3 for 70 and a touchdown. What I didn't like is how slow our defense started after a bye week. Marshall got the ball first, and they had a 13-play, 70-yard drive for a touchdown. It was 28-14 at the halftime, so our starters had to play most of the second half. So those were a couple of things I didn't like about the game, but our offense looked great once they got there, once they got the ball rolling.
Well said. Well said. Justin, what do you think about the game, man? Like Marshall, they gave Ohio State their best shot, especially that second half. They were moving the ball relatively with ease on a Buckeye defense that was rested from the bye week.
Yeah, it was definitely odd watching Marshall kind of do that to Ohio State because you were right. They're definitely moving the ball. They weren't able to cash in on a lot of scores, but they were definitely able to move that ball, especially in the first half, scoring 14 points. The defense stiffened up in the second half, not giving up any points. But yeah, you don't like to see that. You don't like to see off a bye against an inferior opponent and your defense is playing like that, letting a team like Marshall move the ball. No offense to Marshall. I know y'all beaten some big teams in the past, but this is Ohio State. This was the shoe, man. Like, y'all ain't supposed to be doing that right now.
Marshall had 18 first downs. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, most of it was their quarterback, Stone Earl, just getting rushing first down.
But like Justin said, the difference is they couldn't cash. They could not cash.
Thank God, because it was a lot closer.
And you expect the Ohio State defense to, stiffen up in the red zone, make sure a team like that doesn't score. But Ohio State has to think its offense for being so explosive because that had a little bit to do with it too. Because Ohio State was it was only big plays that were happening. Like it was like no sustained drives really. So defense was right back out there. So I think that contributed to it too. But you can't play defense like that in the you can't play like that in the Big Ten and expect to end up winning it. And then in addition to that, special teams, the kicker literally kicked the ball out of bounds like 3 straight times.
Oh, he was terrible.
Yes.
He was terrible. Like those explosive plays, especially if you're trying to pull an upset, they're so deflating because you're like, oh, we got him. Then boom, 60 yards in 2 seconds. You're like, those hurt, man. So kudos to Marshall putting up a fight. I mean, especially that first quarter, they drove right down the field and scored. So kudos to them. You see how explosive this offense is with Junkins, Howard, Henderson, Ibuka. You have the weekly Jeremiah Smith touchdown that it's looking like so far. I mean,
dog, it was wild. The first touchdown, it was a Emeka Ibuka on now route, just a little screen goes like 70 yards, and the second one, Junkins goes for 80 yards. Like Marshall knew they weren't going. Like you can't stop that. Like
no.
It was just too much. It was just too much for him. If Ohio State wasn't as explosive though, that shit would have been a way more interesting game.
Agreed. Then you move on to that is it for non-conference. Now we have Big Ten conference play the rest of the way. We start off with Michigan State at Michigan State. Byron, how are you feeling about this game?
After the way our defense started has me a little pause for concern, but I know our offense will have explosion. But MSU kind of looked like a different team, being 3-1 this year. It's a night game at Michigan, so that environment can get different. But their quarterback, Adrian Childs, has thrown 7 interceptions, so our defense could eat if they're locked in and don't take them lightly. So just depends on how our defense starts.
Justin, currently OSU's a 24-point favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, Michigan State stands no chance. We're being honest. Michigan State's not about to win this game under any circumstances. Cover maybe, but they ain't about to win that bitch. I'll lean towards taking Ohio State, honestly. I think they about to get their asses beat for real.
It's going to be, I mean, we'll finally get to see Will Howard on the road. I'm pretty sure that place will have some noise. I mean, but after
it ain't going to sound like Michigan against USC. That's all I'm saying, though.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We'll see, man. Michigan State, this is probably their only primetime Peacock night game of the year, so.
Yeah. So, they're gonna be trying to do an upset.
Hey, this ain't the Mark D'Antonio on Michigan State, so we don't gotta.
It's not.
and Michigan State just lost to Boston College last week.
Yeah,
they're about to get ran, bro.
Yeah, and OSU, they were getting worked at practice because Jim Knowles said no player on defense deserved a player of the game. What'd we do?
Yeah,
right. No turnovers. Yeah. I think they had like 1 sack, so yeah, you right.
Literally like 1 sack. I'm watching the whole game. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, we don't gotta get turnovers, but we gotta get some negative plays. Like, there was no negative plays. Like, these niggas just keep going forward.
Oh my god, yeah. Noel said no one on defense deserves any. Like, what we do? The expectation. Oh no. Yeah, I agree. I think Ohio State's got to come guns blazing against Michigan State. They're gonna come angry because they're gonna be like, they weren't disrespected or embarrassed by Marshall, but just like, all right, you guys are talking a little too lightly about our defense. Time to shut Michigan State out. I think they win something like a 43-10 game.
Yeah, they definitely gotta tighten up after this because what we've been saying after this Michigan State game. Oh, it's crunch time, baby. It's the real schedule. You gotta be locked in every goddamn week from here on until Michigan. So yeah, we need to get all that shit, all that defensive jitters out. Kicker need to kick the ball and fucking bounce. He gonna get his shit together. Yeah, we need to be ready for October.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I don't fear Peacock like I do ABC. If this was ABC, 7:30? Oh no.
Bro.
Oh no.
Bro, facts. Thank you, Georgia and Bama, for taking this
Justin, those games were different. OSU coming there number 2 in the country, get some unranked team on a Saturday night on ABC for no reason and get smoked.
It be something about the ABC night game, bro. Yes. It's been like that, bro. Like I don't get it. Like those games used to go off.
Yeah, bro.
Off.
You really be coming in there as an underdog, man. I've seen so many OSU. Purdue gave it to, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, Peacock don't got that rep yet, bro. You have Herb Street and back in the day, Musburger, now Fowler, ABC at 7:30. Oh no!
And, I try not to let that shit like sway my decisions on anything because it's just a TV broadcast. But those ABC night games, those are a little different, man. I'm like watching college football. I'm like, I've seen some shit go down on that time block.
Oh yeah,
watching football there.
That shit crazy, bro. Michael Crabtree's catch on Texas. That's ABC 7:30.
Man. Never forget that one. That was crazy.
But nah, Peacock, it ain't nothing. But like you said, once this is over on the 28th, the 5th starts October, and we're full steam ahead. Before we start talking about some of these other games, actually, we'll go into these games before we get into this one. We'll go into the upsets because Justin brought it up. Michigan. Boy, we were all wrong about that one. Hot damn.
Been wrong.
Oh, man. Michigan beat USC 27-24 in the big house. Michigan still only has that one loss now, but now they have a top win. So they're not out of it by any means. And God, I was shocked, especially the way Michigan won.
I wasn't shocked the way they won because that's the only way they can win. But I was surprised it took USC a whole half to figure out what the fuck Michigan was about to do. For being completely honest, like you know what Michigan about. You already know what the fuck was about to happen. I don't know how you don't have those trench guys ready for that because you know what's going to come at you 46 times for 290 yards and 3 touchdowns. You know what's going to happen. These niggas about to be running the ball. The quarterback is doing shit. We know this.
Correct. You're right, Justin, on the way Michigan run. You're right. We shouldn't be surprised. It's just when you see the quarterback stats, you are like, there's no way you want a big matchup with your quarterback throwing like that. Who got the stats, man? Like
they're in front of me. Alex Orgy, he was 7 for 12, 32 yards, no touchdowns.
And that's not a half. That's not a quarter.
It was the whole fucking game, bro.
This is a whole game.
It was the whole game, but it felt like him being in there gave the rest of them a spark. It felt like, I mean, he could definitely do more with his legs. He had 13 rushes for 42 yards, but it was the run thing. Khalil Mullins, the one that we've been sleeping on, the Michigan running back, 17 carries, 159 yards, and 2 ties in the game winner.
But drove it right down. Final plays of the game, got the touchdown. USC, it's bad, bro, because anytime people are like, man, here we go, USC about to do something, and then you lose a game like that. Also, why would you throw it to the best corner in the fucking sport?
Will Johnson, pick 6.
He got more pick 6 than touchdowns on his head.
Yeah, if Miller Moss don't throw that pick 6, you know, they win the game.
Exactly.
They won the game, but I'm not off USC because that second half they did show me like they are ready for Big Ten ball. It's just the first half they just weren't ready for that shit. Like it was like they weren't. It was like they weren't expecting Michigan to do that.
Crowd was in the game. Shit was rocking.
Like that's a tough game. Tough game. As much as shit that you give Lincoln Riley, that's still a tough spot to go in there to the big house. Those niggas back against the wall. They know if they lose this game, all their shit's done. Like it's tough. It's just tough.
It's just the fact that like we saw what they went in down there, did the LSU in that gritty game, and then after we saw Michigan look absolutely terrible against Texas, you're like, all right, there's no way. And then Michigan said, we're still in this. And they are.
I think Texas is just on a different tier. Like, Texas is on the Georgia OSU tier team. Tennessee now. Like, there's a top tier, and it goes Texas, OSU, Georgia, Tennessee, and then everyone else is tier 2, tier 3. It is those 4 that honestly separated themselves in this in these first 4 games.
And also helps with Michigan. Like we've talked about it. The reason I thought that Michigan was going to lose is if Michigan gets behind, they can't pass their way back into a game. Michigan didn't get behind. They were ahead. So if Michigan's ahead and they're able to run that ball, you look up, it's already the third quarter.
Yeah, the only time they were down was at that last USC touchdown, but they literally just ran it down. Michigan
ran down the whole field.
Yeah, Khalil Mullins had a 63-yarder where he like pinned a guy off of him and just ran him. Like, well, damn, like that's power right there.
And you know, like Michigan's offense really ain't played that good. Like they could only run the ball. They only were 4 for 15 on third down. It was the 3 for 3 on fourth down that killed USC. It was that was the difference.
Crazy, man. That was crazy. Another one team we were talking about, and of course, anytime you talk about someone, they go down. Friday night Big Ten, Nebraska, Illinois. Illinois takes on Nebraska in overtime. Byron, thoughts on now Nebraska? Everyone's saying they might be undefeated till they get to Ohio State. That is dead.
I did say that. I'll be the first one to admit I was on the Nebraska train that they might be undefeated till Ohio State. Illinois, man, I said, nah, buddy. Nebraska really should have won this. They missed a field goal late in the fourth quarter, which led to overtime. Then Illinois gets the ball for us, scores that touchdown. Defense steps up. Nebraska's up. Undefeated season's over. So Illinois has something to prove, man.
Just some thoughts on Friday night Big Ten, giving some good games, and Illinois taking out Nebraska.
Yeah, it was definitely a good game. Like I enjoyed watching that. I almost put us on alert, man. I was on Illinois. I had them. +8. I had them almost put us on alert. It looked like Illinois was going to like really whoop their ass, but they slowed down. It was just like every time I was watching that game, Nebraska's quarterback before overtime would just make the play that they needed in that situation. And then once overtime came, he was just on his ass. It was crazy. Like he was on his ass the entire overtime, and that was the difference. They also couldn't run the ball that game, and then 10 penalties for 89 yards ain't gonna win you too many games here. Yeah, those Nebraska fans were sick. They were definitely not expecting Illinois to come up in there and get them like that.
They're hot. But this week had a lot of close games, man. I mean, gotta go to one of the night games. Baylor and Colorado. That ending.
Oh my goodness.
That was a great game.
The fact that Buddy dropped the ball and you're like, oh, it's over. And then at the end, Sanders throwing the Hail Mary and the guy catching it. And then you take it into OT and they come out. Baylor had to feel so sick. They had to.
Nigga, I was sick. I was on Baylor. I was like, this shit is won. This shit is won. But hey, Shedeur Sanders showed me some things because, you know, he was 25 for 41, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he was under duress all night. Like, those niggas could not block, and he was making shit happen. Let me just act. Because he was down around a lot, but he happened. It was the Travis Hunter and goddamn Shedeur Sanders show.
Travis Hunter getting that fumble at the overtime.
Yep.
No, they're delivering on
Shedeur
TV.
was under duress the entire game. That was good to see. Yeah, that was good for his draft stock, though. You know, the NFL likes to see you make shit happen when the shit around you ain't too good. So that was good on him.
Yeah, that line, they couldn't do a damn thing. And it's the fact, too, like Baylor was up and they couldn't close the deal. And then you get to overtime and it's just like, it's a Hail Mary. Like, what they just have to score a touchdown to tie the game. And that pass, it was just like right by I was like, come on, bro.
And
yeah, they also...
Go ahead, Bart.
And late in the fourth quarter, Baylor missed a field goal. It was wide as
that
hell.
Was terrible. That field goal was bad.
That would have won them the game. Because they would have been up 10 at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, college kickers missing shit. But on the Hail Mary play, Shedeur was under pressure, then he rolled out. That's what fucked it all up. If it was like a regular Hail Mary where you had to actually stay in the pocket and they didn't get pressure, shit probably goes the way it's supposed to. But he rolled out, shit broke down, and he found that dude open.
Mm-hmm.
Now they balled out, man. I will say the crowd, it would have been so Colorado if the crowd storming the field early. And if there could have been a flag on there and they could have lost, that would have been very Colorado, but they got lucky.
Yeah.
That would have been some whole shit, bro.
Come on now. Hey, man, they were like, bro, the game's still over. Like, the game ain't over. Why are they on the field?
Right, they were still reviewing the fumble to make sure it was a fumble.
It's crazy. But another one. Utah 22, Oklahoma State 19. No Cam Rising.
Yep.
And they still pulled it off.
2 weeks in a row, so they'll still find a way to win without him. They led most of the game before OK State tried to come back, but it was just too little, too late.
I don't know what that says about the rest of the Big 12 if Utah's winning without Cam.
It just means Oklahoma State ass. I don't know. Like, Oklahoma State's ass for real, bro. Like, how you lose that game? This is what I get for going against Utah. Not again. Not again. Not again in the Big 12. They're going like someone's going to have to show me that they can beat Utah. Because the rest of these niggas, it's like that is ridiculous. How do you lose? I know it's hot as fuck, but y'all niggas are in Oklahoma. Y'all more used to that than Utah.
Yeah,
right.
I agree, bro. I agree. But shoot, Justin, one of our darlings from last year, a sneaker this year, it took overtime to beat Vanderbilt with Missouri.
Yeah. I can't explain that.
Any given week, man. If you don't play like your season depends on it, you can get gone.
If that was NFL, Vanderbilt would actually won.
Yeah, if it was in Vanderbilt, yeah.
Missouri kicker missed 3 field goals.
Oof, my God.
Well, that will do
And
it.
two of them were back to back. But he ended up winning the game winner, hitting the game winning field goal in overtime. So it was just. But if you hadn't made those three earlier, it wouldn't have went to overtime.
I'm telling you, don't let the few good kickers think that these cops are good. Don't do that.
I agree. They're not on here, but this will be a perfect segue. Obviously, there was a big night game, Tennessee and Oklahoma. Tennessee came out on top. Oklahoma could not do anything offensively. They've even benched their quarterback, and now they're going a new quarterback change in that. Tennessee's in the top 5 now. But Tennessee, which was brought on last week by the producer, we just didn't get to talk about it. They are implementing a 10% talent fee. You might be asking what a talent fee is. They're going to be adding 10% on your tickets that you already pay for to go to NIL. And to the other fees to have some extra money backed up for when they start getting sued about stuff for 2016. Justin, you were the first one to tell us about this.
Yeah, if I didn't read this, it's a prohibitive move following. So they agreed to pay. There was a 2016 lawsuit where they agreed to pay $2.78 billion in damages to 100,000 student athletes. If I didn't see that, I would be all for this price hike. Motherfuckers want to see they teams do so well. Y'all niggas gotta contribute too. But that is bullshit. That this could be like if I did not know that shit might be going to a goddamn lawsuit, then I'll be all for it. But that shit, not good. Tennessee fucked up. Still fuck with y'all, but that's some shady shit right there. Y'all need to come up with that money yourselves. Don't make the fans pay for some bullshit all got caught doing. They don't got nothing to do with them now.
Right.
Byron, what are your thoughts about this sale?
It's just shady because like they already raised it prices like 4.5%, and then they add another 10 additional percent to pay for this lawsuit, bro. Yeah, I know Tennessee got money to pay for this lawsuit without charging tickets prices.
No, I agree. I mean, that's the one sport you really do not want to. You can't price out. Like I know with like these stadiums are so big that a lot of people are able to go watch these games, but you don't want to run the risk of pricing out your diehards. Because you're gonna get to a point, man. They're gonna be like, man, you know what? This 10%, let's do another 15.
Right.
Like, what's gonna stop them? But on the flip side, what my dad always taught me. Once someone puts their money into something, they get a say. Buddy, if I'm paying for that NIL and we don't win titles, that coach, they're going to be gone quicker. Because that fan base is going to be like, oh no, we're actually paying NIL and we're getting scrubby recruits and we can't win a title. Coaches will be on 2-year shelves now.
I don't know why Tennessee would announce that shit. You can just charge the fee and don't have to say anything. I don't know why would you announce that shit? Oh yeah, we're charging motherfuckers who buy tickets to a subcharge. And for season tickets, I want to make known for the season tickets. So season tickets anyway, those are niggas with money anyway. I don't think the normal folks like us are buying season tickets because I looked at some Indiana Pacers season tickets and I can't drop a band for.
Well, you're not a diehard of it though. Like normal people have season tickets to like Buckeyes games, but they're not like but that's their whole but it's a season ticket, which means you're planning your whole year to pay that shit.
Yeah, but they've been a lot of those season tickets, they've been locked in that shit for years. They probably got like a great ass deal on them. They ain't like new ticket sales.
Oh, because sometimes being a season ticket holder is just a better overall deal.
Yeah,
because I'll tell you, because I mean, hey, as someone who's been a season ticket over the past couple of years to OSU women games, if you see the price that I was just paying for the season tickets compared to when Caitlin Clark was coming to town, easy.
Oh yeah, I'm a season holder now.
Now I got that shit when Juju Watkins come around, easy. So, I mean, sometimes you just gotta do it, but that's crazy. It's just OSU. I remember when they had their little donation things like calling people saying, "Would you pay $20 a month to OSU if it helped got recruits?" And people are like, "You're out of your fucking mind. Don't do that here in Columbus. We know you got the money. We know you got the money. $20 million roster."
Man, I feel like some of these schools could get away with that shit. I feel like
not
OSU
if you don't
could.
win, bro. If you don't win
I
a
think
title,
OSU could definitely get away with that shit.
I'm not.
They went. Out. Come on now,
bro. You ain't seen, and I love that team. And I ain't giving them no extra money. They could piss off, but all right, y'all.
That is just you. I'm telling you, the OSU fan, they alumni that checkbook.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the ones who got the alumni checkbook. Oh yeah, but no. All right, guys, let's just be. It's Georgia Alabama week. Like
Georgia Alabama week.
And Justin, 7:30 ABC. Georgia going into Alabama 2-4. Oh boy. Who are y'all liking in this?
I mean, I bet Georgia. I bet them already.
Okay.
2.5 off a bad week against Kentucky, off by 2. Well, both off by, but Georgia played like dog shit against Kentucky. Oh, they're gonna be ready.
Alabama is the only team that has been able to beat Georgia since they started winning natties.
And the last time Alabama and Georgia played, Alabama won. Georgia wants revenge.
They knocked them out the playoffs. They won the SEC.
They did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Game day gonna be there. Nick Saban's first time being at a big Alabama game as a ESPN color commentator person, so you know that's gonna be crazy. You know he's gonna be in that press box, quiet, angry.
Mm-hmm.
The ESPN analytics say Alabama's 65% chance of winning. What the fuck?
Huh?
That is bullshit. No way.
Hey, whichever quarterback has a stellar game, they shooting up that Heisman ladder.
Thanks.
This is the type of game that propels you.
This is a game that can win you the Heisman if you go off.
That is true. Yep. This is like, man, that's my whole Saturday geared into that game because that's going to be. Woo! Kevin DeVore's first big game since the Natty. This is where he gonna show the fans like I can really do this. Like y'all ain't gotta have to worry. Like don't worry, I got this. Or the fans will be like, "Damn, Nick, can you come back?" Because Saban would have had them boys in hell getting ready for this game.
Oh, 100%. Nick Saban does not play.
It's Bama's first SEC game this year too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough way to start.
But if you win, we're all on notice. Like, damn, Bama's still here.
I'm telling you, man, Georgia about that come. Georgia is about to be ready. I'm telling you, the Georgia Bulldogs. That's Kirby Smart.
I know. That's a 2-time Natty champ.
Thanks.
But Byron, what do you think, man?
I want to pick Bama. The only reason why I want to pick Bama is I think Milroe's mobility may be the determining factor in the game. Brock Vandagriff, who is a Kentucky quarterback, was able to scramble for some first downs against Georgia. And I know Milroe is faster than him, so
definitely.
I think that mobility might be a detriment to Georgia, man.
Yeah, that could get him.
We gonna see, man. This, like Justin said, that's Kirby Smart. That's the best coach in the business right now.
Yeah, but Milroe already has 14 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Wait, how many?
14.
I think 8 passing and
8 passing, 6 rushing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. That place is about to go fucking crazy Saturday night.
Yeah. I'm gonna be flipping between this and the OSU game, man.
Like Justin said, bro, we talk about these Heisman, Cam Moore. Like this game literally is gonna win the Heisman for our quarterback if they go off in the mind of the voters.
Heisman eliminator, Milroe, Carson Beck. Someone will be out the race after this one.
That's facts. That is facts. Yep. Someone's out. Oh my god! I think Justin's right on the 2, but
this is the Georgia revenge tour. What are we talking about?
I know you're right.
I know.
They about to go in there and kick the door down and tell Cal on the board, welcome to the fucking SEC. It's like the Pac-12 no more.
That's yeah. I mean, yeah.
What are we talking about? This is Kirby Smart after going up to Western Kentucky and almost losing to Kentucky. Only beat Kentucky by 1. What are we doing here? This is easy, gentlemen, easy.
But they both coming off a bye too. Right. Oh no!
Both coming off a bye. I think Bama's run game is better. I haven't really seen too much out of Trevor Etienne, so I don't know, man.
But Justin, on the defense, Georgia got to lose somewhere. At Alabama on this Saturday, then at Texas on the 19th. Then you have they got Ole Miss and Tennessee back to back.
I don't think it's going to be Alabama. Ain't going to be them. It ain't going to be them. Let me look at Georgia's schedule. Yeah, I can see them. I can see that at Texas being the L, and then I don't think they're going to get out of Ole Miss and Tennessee. That Tennessee looking good. It's not even the offense. This is the Tennessee defense.
They need to have some revenge for a couple of years ago. It's like, man, Georgia said, "Oh, you ain't doing that Hyatt shit to us. we saw you did that, Bama. You ain't doing that to us."
Hey, Tennessee can run the ball too. Now, hey. Don't get it twisted. That whole Josh Heupel fucking veer and shoot offense. It starts with the run game.
I had to tell people didn't know the fun fact when they were playing Oklahoma. The last time Oklahoma won a national title was when Heupel was the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
For fun fact, yeah. So, he's treated like a god in Oklahoma. But it's like, he's going around town like, damn, we miss you, but can you not beat us? And he's like, sorry. Just saying.
No, I can't do that.
Man, I think Georgia will 2 points. I would take Georgia 2. But that crowd started rocking, bro. If Beck throw a pick early, hey.
Oh no, Georgia has to get to a fast start now. This whole analysis is predicated on them coming in and not fucking around. Like they cannot bullshit. They can't let Alabama stick around. I need a 14-0 hole quickly.
What they did to Clemson game 1, because that's without. If they play like that, it's over.
Yes, that. And Clemson's good again now.
Oh, you're buying stock again?
The ACC is fucking horrible. I'm buying stock in them. I don't trust Miami. I don't care. I don't care how good Cam Ward's look. He took a shit on a shitty Florida team. And then who else has he played? Come on now. No.
Hey, Clemson.
Do it against Clemson.
This is the best. This is where Clemson's best, just in the dark.
Yeah, they chilling, man.
Going about their business. Yeah, I like it. That's going to be a game. 7:30 ABC, going to be super locked in. Justin, you were talking about Illinois. They're number 19. They play Penn State. I've seen this too many times, man, especially of recent years. I think Illinois is about to beat them.
Ooh.
I've seen it too many times, man.
Oh, my God. Penn State, an 18.5-point favorite?
Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking that.
Oh my God! I mean, Drew Adlor, how the fuck you say his name? He's been good. Penn State, they've been whooping up on some MAC teams thus far, and then West Virginia. Oh man, but goddamn 18.5. I would have thought this spread would be a lot closer. It's probably going to be a whiteout game.
And it's wild they're acting like Illinois has not beaten Penn State before in the past couple of years. This is a Penn State team that always doesn't deliver.
That is great. That line is wild.
Oh yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking that line immediately.
That line is wild.
Yeah, I'm probably take the plus 18.5 too.
Unless they really think this team is different, because
I mean, obviously I'm taking as soon as we get off. I'm going to take this line because that's ridiculous. Maybe I'm overacting because Illinois just went into Nebraska and beat them, but 18.5?
Yeah.
18, like Penn State laying 18. Are they really that good? And I know West Virginia just came back and beat Kansas this week, who Illinois barely beat, but I don't know, man. Is that a tough spot for Illinois going back to back on the road like that? I'm going to read some shit up. I'm taking that spread. Penn State wins the game. They don't cover that shit. There's no way.
Yeah, because just 2021, Penn State.
They probably haven't played in a while.
Yeah, probably since. And I remember watching this game because I was watching this at Mitch's, because Penn State was supposed to come against us like in a real undefeated, like top 3, and then they lost to Illinois, who was 2-5. This was the game that Illinois beat them in the 9 overtimes. I repeat, the 9 overtime game.
I remember this game now.
And Illinois was, and ever since then, I was like, bro, come on, bro.
I think that was like 2021 then, I believe.
Yeah, that might have been the last time they actually played.
Because we all wanted Penn State to be undefeated. Mm-hmm. So if we beat them, it looks better on our resume. And then they really shit the bed against Illinois.
Yep.
Damn.
Every time. So I'll just be wary of that. Some other ones, we already talked about how bad Oklahoma State is. They play Kansas State. Louisville and Notre Dame. That's a sneaky one. That's 3:30 in the middle of the day. Like 15-16. Notre Dame obviously can't lose a game ever again for the rest of the year if they even want to sniff a chance. And Louisville, right in the middle. I would be wary of that game.
Because Louisville beat them last year, right?
Yeah, Louisville beat them last year.
Yeah.
I don't watch the second Louisville all season.
I know. They somehow get Notre Dame's number. Then, of course, you got Colorado versus UCF, 3:30 on Fox. I think UCF is like an 11-point favorite.
They're a big favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
I would take that. I honestly would take that.
You take Colorado?
The plus was, if it's 11, if I remember, it's 11.5, 12.
According to ESPN, that's 14.5.
Dude, that's a lot.
I mean, UCF's at home, and I don't know how good they are in the trenches, but that's a good fade spot for Colorado. After winning that game that they probably shouldn't have won, I would think about taking UCF there just off the spot. But I'll have to look and see actually how good they are, like what's really going on with them in the lines. We all know Colorado can't block.
Yeah, but if it's already 14. That means you could tease that to like 20 and it could still be like minus 200 something odds.
Yeah.
You do what now?
You could probably get that down. You can probably get that to Colorado plus 20 and still have good odds. If it's already 14.
Yeah. Anytime you do, if you do a three leg teaser on DK, that's plus money, 6 point.
Yeah. So we'll see. Those will be interesting. But no, it's all about Georgia, Alabama this weekend. That shit gonna change the landscape. Justin already put it out for you. Heisman contender, Heisman eliminator. Like, it's gonna affect how you are in the rankings. Oh yeah, that's what we.
The game's everything. The game is everything. Mm-hmm. It means a lot to a lot of fucking people.
Mm-hmm. Tuscaloosa gonna be telling the board, "Hey, you won't stay here long. You gotta win this game now."
Oh yeah.
You know what they say in Georgia? Hey, don't lose to the fucking replacement now. We tolerated the Nicholas one. Don't lose to the replacement. Don't do that.
Yeah. I bet those Georgia people are on their ass after how they played against Kentucky.
Oh yeah,
Georgia is going to be so ready for this game.
Both are coming off a bye. You do not see that often that both teams are coming off a bye for a big game.
Right.
Well, you know that was scheduled intentionally. Oh,
absolutely.
Now. You already know that there's 2 bye weeks now because the expanded playoff. But you already know. Oh yeah, we need a break before this game happens.
Oh, we'll be ready. 7:30. Oh, shit. Let's go to.
This nigga really dropped in right now. Nigga, we're almost done.
Then it says Zoom user too. Let's go to performance of the week. Justin, who you got?
Oh, man. I get to go first. Oh, who should I pick?
You got options?
We always have options. Come on now. I think I'm going to go with. Oh, I didn't even write them down. I did that for a reason, though. We will go with K. Klugnet, Clemson quarterback. 16 for 24, 209 yards, 3 touchdowns, throwing 4 carries, 70 yards, 1 touchdown rushing.
Okay. Byron?
My performance of the week, I can't believe I'm about to praise this player after calling him big ass a couple of weeks ago, but Riley Leonard, he went 16 for 25, 125 yards, 1 touchdown, and he had 143 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. One of his rushing touchdowns was a 50-yarder, so gotta give that man praise for this week.
Yeah, he went off. Goddamn.
He did. I'll because I don't want to pick Travis because he had the 100 yards again, yada yada. But I'll stay at home because again, we talked about him last week. We talked about him this week. He's a captain. I'll do Emeka Ibuka. 5 receptions, the 117, 1 tutty. I don't know if you listen to this pod or whatever things you listen to in your headphones. You're like, hey, remind the world who you are. You made us look smart, so we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Now, JTT, you did not make me look smart. So,
to be fair, JTT, the rest of y'all niggas didn't either. So we ain't gonna harp on just you. It was all y'all niggas. I might be a loser of the week if we being for real.
But I need something in October. Like once that shit hits October 1st, there's no games.
Yeah.
And then hopping in, anime expert Cedric. Where's Cedric? Got a performance of the week?
Yeah,
man.
If
that's Cedric. Oh, it's him.
Yeah, man. One, don't trust alarm clock.
Zoom user.
That shit doesn't work.
This nigga just spoke up.
I knew it too, bro. I was just like, oh, this has happened. It happened once last year too. I don't know if it was around the same time.
Bro, I said that shit for 7:30. Never went off.
Oh,
never went off.
That means you thought you did it and forgot.
No, bro. I said that shit because I always said it for 7:31 in the AM just in case too. So I literally scrolled to the bottom like, oh, here's the PM one. Boom, it's on. But man, I'm going back. I think I picked him last year or last week. Cam Ward.
God damn it! You can't pick Cam Ward every single goddamn week.
What? He's hooping.
Sorry, he is good. Man, 404 yards, 3 tutties. Man, made a South Florida team where Alabama struggled look like chumps. It was great.
Well, since it is a non-NFL week, that means we have trash can of the week. So,
oh fuck!
Well, Justin, if you just want to give OSU's defense trash can of the week, even though they only gave up 14 points.
I can't do that.
I mean, respectfully, I think I'm gonna give trash can of the week to Baylor's cornerbacks at the final. That was losing football. Come on now, y'all had one job. Figure that your defensive line is already in the quarterback's face. Just do something.
Get a fucking sack, bro.
Yeah, like
right.
Trash.
The entire Baylor defense, honestly.
Yeah, just trash. Like I would have been so sick being on that offense, man. Like just trash. Well, just Byron, you got a trash can?
I do. My trash can is Avery Johnson, the Kansas State quarterback. He had a great performance against Arizona, helped them beat Arizona. Then put up abysmal numbers against BYU, 15 for 28, 134 yards and 2 interceptions. Just abysmal performance.
I actually stayed up and watched that game. Good Lord. Because obviously I needed some shit to bet on. Fucking BYU came out that bitch ready to fucking play. Shout out to BYU. Those niggas are 4-0 and 1-0 in the Big 12. Watch out for them.
I don't know. Cedric?
Dreams go to die in Utah. Never forget
it. That's facts.
Damn, Byron, you took mine because that was going to be mine. Because Brigham Young really put it on them. Put it on Kansas State.
They suck, dude.
Oh, bro, it was great though. It was awesome. You know, I'm gonna go to your old friend Martin Lincoln Riley.
Oh, bro, he can't be a trash can, bro.
Hear me out.
I'm cutting this out of the podcast when I edit
That's
it.
crazy.
The next one's loser, right? But this, like,
yeah. I mean,
they
I don't fuck
literally
with Lincoln Riley, so I don't care.
Justin, how if they only know one thing in Michigan, it's running the ball. You only have to stop one thing. This is the first week of a new quarterback. He threw the ball 12 times, only completed 7 passes, 32 yards. This brings back, like, who the hell they did this to last year? Where
Penn State.
Yeah,
Penn State.
Bruh. Come on, man.
I'll never forget the Penn State one. They ran that shit the whole way.
They had like 490 rushing yards. It's crazy.
And they suck. Man, see, that's why I hate Penn State, bro, because they lost some shit like that, bro. Like,
but for a team like that's came back this year and has upped their defense, they literally just it didn't look like they were there Saturday.
Well, it shows you the levels of the program too, because I know how I feel about Lincoln. But in all seriousness, if Ryan Day would have lost that game, he wouldn't have made it to his house.
Badass.
Thanks.
We ain't losing no fucking quarterback who can't complete 50 yards.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that was a tough spot for USC.
Yeah.
I get it. They in the big house.
Shit, I know what it's like. We lost their 3 straight
the ball, and I think he ripped off like 20 or 40 yards on them too. So, like,
it's a tough spot going from the way they played defense last year, not being able to tackle at all, to going up to Michigan and knowing that, like, hey, you about to be in for a goddamn dogfight. You already know what this team about to do. And then the second half, they got their shit together and started to mount the comeback. I was asleep there in the first half, so I ain't really see it. They were pissing me off. I want to sleep.
USC is actually a 16-point favorite now against Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's not very good.
No, they're not. But
and they lost their star quarterback.
I do actually have a trash can though.
Okay.
My trash can is goddamn Kansas. First of all, fuck West Virginia, because this is the second time I place a bet on a game involving West Virginia, and there's a goddamn weather delay. And Kansas was up in that game, and then when I woke up from my nap, in the first half of the Michigan USC game, they lost. So fuck you, Kansas, because y'all win that game before that shit got delayed. And fucked up my parlay. I had them in Florida.
Oh, shit. All right. I love it. All right. Byron, winners. Yes. What we got? Who's your winners from the past week?
A winner is for a Monday Night Raw. Jey Uso, man. Shout out to winning his first single championship.
Okay.
Beating Braun Breaker. I definitely didn't think he was going to beat Braun Breaker in a random Monday Night Raw, but he did it. 14 years in the business, multiple tag team champion. Finally got his first single championship, and then they did showed a video on Twitter today where he was actually crying after he won. So that was good on him.
That's a good one. Any other winners?
No, that was my only winner for the week.
All right. Cedric?
Man, I almost say, because I honestly forgot. I fell asleep on them and their awards the last couple weeks. I haven't been watching. I want to say Agent Wilson, unanimous MVP,
number 3,
just representing the sport, highlighting the sport beautifully. Congratulations, man. Do your dirt. Way to show them what's up.
Yeah, bro. For third MVP, unanimous. Ain't shit. Justin. Oh, he got his notes. He looking. He like, who am I gonna drop today?
We gotta go player here, man. We gotta go with Josh Allen. Well, I already know what the fuck he was on, man. Shout out to Josh Allen.
Hey, he did have himself a game last night, man.
Yes, white man.
That man's MVP front runner right now. He is.
See, hold on. While I interject, I was called a fool for picking the Jets because the Dolphins were supposed to make the playoffs, and just saying, that's it.
Wait, what? You said you was called a fool for picking the Jets?
No, if I'm for picking the Jets and the Bills to go from the AFC
okay. I was
East.
like, Josh Allen.
Oh no, I picked Josh Allen to win MVP.
I was gonna say, bro.
I told Justin on the preview, this is perfect. Diggs left, so you already know they're gonna be like, man, he doing this shit without Diggs. Like, oh yeah, I've been. Oh yeah, white Cam Newton. I said he was gonna do it. So,
Cam Newton, I love that. This is Cam Newton.
I'm just like, I don't know if Cam Newton getting 4 different receivers on your team of Tutty. Like,
I said he was gonna. This is the perfect storm for him to do it. They ain't gonna do shit in the playoffs because that's what they do. But regular season, that's what they will do. So
yeah, Martin, he's been listening to the podcast. All right,
I hope he has. Me and Josh Allen, we 3-0 in parlays.
In typical fashion, he's trying to get that revenge like those other teams that you have spoken about in the past.
Oh, I ain't gotta worry about USC winning no fucking national title. So I'm not worried about that.
Hey, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I know. Georgia. Yeah. All right. My winner is actually a pretty serious one because he's a winner in life. Michigan State football, and there was a lot of people I was gonna pick, but this one, Arian Smith. You may not know who he is. He plays on Michigan State. He's 21 years old. He's a defensive back. He is the legal guardian for 5 of his siblings because his mom died last month of breast cancer. So he is a starting corner on Michigan State, a D1 school. He is going to classes. He's going to practice. And he's still taking care of all 5 of his siblings. Making sure they're doing all that stuff. So that was my winner because that came up. Ryan Day talked about that young man as well because his mom died of breast cancer a month ago. His dad's never been in the picture. I mean, yeah, he became the legal guardian of his siblings on September 11th, and they range from so many different ages. So he's definitely my winner. And for all the people who say they're busy or whatnot, can't do shit, that's a prime example of, hey, you ain't busier than that guy. He go to D1 practice and taking care of 4 of his kids. I mean his siblings, who are basically now his legal, he's the legal custodian. So that's a real man right there. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Now, when you ain't playing the Buckeyes, I'm cheering for your ass. But
sorry, this Saturday.
Don't get torched. You could get beat on some plays, but I respect people like that. Like that is a real one in the highest degree.
Mm-hmm. We want to see him do good. You can chill on Ohio State, and we will not be mad.
I would not. Because it's just like, man, because I hear so many people bitching about they busy, but they don't even really do shit. That's doing shit. So, yeah, I was gonna pick some other winners, but I'll save for some losers. All right, Cedric, who you got for some losers?
Man, I think this isn't an NFL thing, so I can't pick people in the NFL.
No, you can.
Huh?
You absolutely can.
Oh,
you can pick the whole fucking slate.
Let's be creative now. Let's not go with the low hanging fruit.
Who, Deshaun Watson? The Browns?
No, bro, I was going to say the Bengals, but I guess that's low hanging fruit. I was actually going to say the
Bengals. No, you go the Bengals. No, fuck
oh, no. The Bengals is fair game. I'm not talking about the Cowboys. We know we suck.
What? No, yeah. Bengals, Browns. Like, this is, oh, man. Ooh. I watched that game, and that young man torched the fuck out the Bengals. Jane Daniels out here carving y'all up. I don't know if they needed a redefinition of what a spy is. Because, I mean, my guy could not keep up with him at all. It was bad. Like, my dude was literally getting to the first down, then the spy is there. I'm like, oh, that's where you were. Like, what? Are you coming from the other side of the line? Or is he just that fast? But 0-3 start. Oh God, it's not looking great. I mean, they had some heart. They didn't give up. They tried to score some late tutties to come back, but that defense, oh God, ooh, y'all some losers.
If you would have told a casual Bengals fan who didn't watch the game and they would have asked how the Bengals do, and you would have told them Joe Burrow had no picks, the Bengals scored on every possession, you would have been like, "Oh, the Bengals must have won." No, they lost.
That red zone offense, man, selling for field goals. I fucked them up against the Chiefs, bro.
So, so that was terrible. Any other losers, Cedric? You brought up the Browns. You wanted to talk about them real quick?
Man, listen, man. I don't give a damn how good Singletary and Malik neighbors are. Y'all motherfuckers out here got cooked by Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Bruh. Danny Dimes. Like, it was so bad. I have Singletary and I think a couple fans at least. You know it's bad when that nigga rushing. It's like, it don't even really matter. Kudos to him. Like, that's respect, I guess, that he had. Yo, I would have ran that bitch in. Because y'all bullshit.
That's a one.
Yeah, bro, y'all bullshit out here. Like, I seen this man break 3 fucking tackles and then just rip off a big ass run on y'all. Like, oh man, I'll be on ESPN. That's a better man than me. Because I know 2 minutes, I don't give a damn. We already up. Shit, what the fuck else is gonna happen? Y'all can't stop me, so I know y'all can't score, so we good. Like,
the way the Browns started that game and then to lose.
Didn't the Giants fumble on the kickoff?
Yeah, fumble on the kickoff.
And then Amari Cooper scored right away, and they still lost that game.
See, and that's when I turned the game off, because I typically have Red Zone on my main TV, and then I have a second TV to play whatever games here locally.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. As soon as I saw Amari Cooper score within 5 seconds, I turned the show. I'm like, I got better shit to do with my Sunday. This was the next 3 hours watching Giants Browns. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
And then the Giants won. Malik Neighbors.
The Giants won.
It's embarrassing. The state wasn't happy, boy. They said both them boys leaving by the end of the year. They keep this shit up. Both of them. Justin Mansafancy and Zach Taylor. Out of here.
Yeah, pack it up.
Oh, shit. Byron, who's your loser?
All right. This is a group of losers.
Okay.
Bears, Falcons, and Saints. Why? Because they all had terrible 4th down calls. Saints, you should have kicked a field goal. You're up 3-0 and not moving the ball well.
Oh, no.
Kick the field goal. It's 4th quarter. You're up 3-0. Take the points. Bears, another terrible call on 4th down. Who runs a speed option on 4th and goal? 12 yards and turn the ball over on downs. You're only down 7 with the still whole half to play. Take points. And then the Falcons. I'm not a big fan of the Falcons, but Greco was moving the ball well on that drive, and you decided to run it twice. Got no yards on both plays. I swear, analytics be fucking these coaches' common sense up, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick! Also, Jags and Titans, you're all ass.
Hey, you know what would help the Falcons?
What?
If they would have got that pass interference call like the Chiefs did a week ago.
That also would have helped. Because that would have been a touchdown.
That is ass. That's terrible. That one was worse than the Chiefs one. He wasn't even looking at the fucking ball. He was looking.
Man, he was tackling the fuck out of that.
It was a clear foul. Like, that's unacceptable.
That's what, that's the type of shit that we be all sitting back here like, bro, they really in the Chiefs' pocket. Not even the Chiefs. Taylor's pockets. They're in her pockets.
That was unfucking believable. That whole sequence with the Falcons pissed me off.
Because I promise on my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, if that shit was reversed, all flags coming.
And then I can't even defend my fucking ref brothers, bro. Can't even do it.
Oh my god, Justin, do you want to go or do you want to end on your loser?
No, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. I'll let you end it, but I do got some
I'm
shit.
about to light some.
I might take it from you now. We'll see.
No.
But We're going to go with the entire state of North Carolina, their FBS football teams, because they were fucking. I haven't said it yet, but they were big ass the entire goddamn weekend. So teams from North Carolina in college football FBS level went 1-5, and the opponents averaged 46.8 points a game. And let me go through these list of losers. NC State, they lost 59-35 to Clemson. North Carolina with the craziest one at home, losing to James Madison 70-50.
Hey, just what was that score again? Hey, what was that score?
It was 70-50, 120 points, and I'm pretty sure James Madison had 50 points in the first half.
Yep.
Yeah.
Duke won 45-17 against SMU. Duke's not a loser. They're actually a winner. Appalachian State 48-14 to South Alabama. East Carolina, they lost 35-24 to the Liberty. You ain't really get your ass beat too bad. And then the Charlotte 49ers, 52-14 against Indiana, but you expected that. And then I got one more loser in the NFL, and I could go target the player, Trevor Lawrence. This man is 0-8 in his last 8 starts. The man has gotten paid over this offseason. These niggas are 3-0. They ended the season with a collapse last season. I don't know what the hell's going on down there. You thought the vibes were bad in Dallas. The vibes were fucking terrible in Jacksonville and Duval. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but these niggas, I don't even think you're gonna be able to turn around. You're 3-0 and the Texans are in your division. I know they lost this week, but they ain't no coming back. Hey, yeah, what did I say?
3-0. You made it sound like they were undefeated.
yeah. You got the Texans there. You got the Colts there, which I'm worried about Anthony Richardson, but they got a dub this week. And you just lucky the Titans are in that division. Y'all might get a win there, but this is unacceptable. This is a $200 million quarterback playing like complete dog shit. Doug Peterson, what are you doing? You won a Super Bowl. I don't understand. And if this losing streak keep going up, the Cons gonna have your ass up out of there. So
no,
that's losers. North Carolina, big ass.
No. I mean, shoot, because some of my losers are gonna piggyback off there to give some more info and hate on. Because Trevor Lawrence, obviously, last year before CJ Stroud them, I picked them to win the AFC South because they just came off the playoff win where they came back by 30. And that's why I'm not really a Justin Herbert guy, because they were up 30 and they lost to Jacksonville in the playoffs. But ever since then, it's like they really haven't been the same. So one of my losers on that, and Byron saw my reaction because I was just appalled by this, is the announced team for that game. Louis Riddick, who I fuck with Louis Riddick. Orlowski, and I forgot who, I think it was Greeny or whatever the hell it was. Sometimes they say things and they don't realize how stupid it is. So at halftime, they were down 30. And then I think it was Orlowski who said, "Man, I don't know what's going on with the Jags. They looked rattled." Brother, they're down 30. What are they supposed to look like? Happy? You are down. Have you ever been down 30 points in anything? That shit is fucking terrible. Why are you like, oh, they're so rattled? You're down fucking 30. That shit sucks. You don't want to be there anymore. So why are you making it sound like, oh, they could just be unrattled? No, dude, they're down fucking 30. It's ass.
Who said this?
Orlowski.
I know that man for a fact has been down 30.
Exactly. That shit sucks. And the fact that Byron saw me, I was getting hot. I'm like, bro, they're down 30. Have you ever been down 30 in a video game? That shit is ass. And anything you do when you're getting your ass beat, it sucks. So the fact that they're like, man, they looked rattled. No, dude, they're getting their asses. They want to go home. They want to mail this shit in. God, fucking terrible. Sometimes the announcers, man. So that was one of them. Jay, MU. Justin, I'm going to add some more stuff to you because I don't know if you knew this. So, there was a deal in place with North Carolina people and James Madison. North Carolina was going to pay James Madison $10,000 per point scored in the game.
Oh,
Extra.
What? No way.
Correct. So, if you do the math, James Madison got an extra $700,000 guarantee from North Carolina because they scored 70 points. 10,000 per point. That's how confident North Carolina was. And to add on,
beat JMU.
and to add on, James Madison's coach, Mr. Bob, he got a $15,000 bonus, and each assistant on JMU and the head strength coach got an extra $2,500. You were so confident that you said we'll give you an extra $10K for any point scored, and now you had to pay $700 fucking K.
That's
Extra.
Awesome.
You are a fucking embarrassment. If I was a booster,
awesome.
I would withdraw all my money from North Carolina and be like, look, we only care about Michael Jordan's shoes here. Get the football team, y'all gone. Y'all are ass. You don't deserve to be at the stadium. Take them Jordans off your fucking feet. Like, you are terrible. That's beyond embarrassment.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
What the
embarrassing.
fuck?
They were that confident.
Dog.
And one of the only national championship coaches left in the damn league right now, Mac Brown, talked about he wanted to quit at halftime. Well, brother, you should have fucking quit. You had James Madison score 50 fucking points on your head at half.
They racked up $500,000 on your head
At halftime. They took the pedal off for y'all fuckers because y'all suck.
Shit, I would have kept running that score up. You gonna pay?
Dude, Byron, they scored 70 points. Do you know what it's like for a school like James Madison to score 70 fucking points?
On
Like,
North Carolina, bro. That's a D1 school. Show some fucking pride.
They're the same level now. They're the same level. They're the same. That's fucking crazy.
Is you that confident? See, and we used to, and think about it, we laughed about the Notre Dame a couple of weeks ago paying the 1.4. That was just paying the 1.4 to come here. So you came there, beat them, left, nothing extra.
That shit always happens.
Yeah.
Though.
Yep.
The fact that North Carolina like paid these niggas to play and gave them an extra bonus just in case they did some shit. That's so bad. Like, who the fuck does North Carolina think they are?
That's what I'm saying. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. There's a lot of people thinking they Alabama out here. Ain't no way. Ain't no
just
confident
hilarious.
athletic director would have agreed to that. You thought you were just going to shut him out?
They did.
Sure, Martin, they didn't think they scored double-digit points, and so it's an extra 10.
Like, that is absurd. 70 points in a college football game on a
James Madison.
James Madison on your fucking head.
Let's
That's
go,
embarrassing.
dude.
And you know, the other one, I already told Byron and Justin. I really wasn't, but then I started getting mad. It is September 24th. Another sport that I love so much. The NBA starts 1 month from now.
Oh, no.
How the fuck do we already have Kawhi Leonard's unlikely to play in the opener? How? It's not even October. He didn't even play in the Olympics. How are you unavailable almost for game one? Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
I'm so sick of this nigga, bro.
Oh my God. And that's the fact that I didn't even want to bring up NBA losers till October because that shit is going to be a fucking gold mine. But that Kawhi shit, it is always him. It's never anyone else. It's always fucking him.
Oh my God. Did he play in last year's season opener?
Bro, I don't remember the last time I saw that man play.
That nigga get paid to play basketball, and guess what? He don't play basketball.
It's basketball.
It's wild.
Oh,
I mean, you watched your boy Benjamin do it. He thought he could do it too. So,
but Kawhi Leonard's actually good at basketball. That's the thing.
That's a finals. That's a 2 times Finals MVP.
Yeah,
and he don't want to play.
We like to see Kawhi play basketball. Ben Simmons makes me want to rip my fucking eyes out. There's a difference.
Like, oh my God, how are we fucking this? Bro, it's not, how are you questionable? You don't even have a depth chart yet.
I need to see this nigga's like, I need to see who's trading this man. I need to see who's in charge of that shit. Because they ain't doing their fucking job.
God, bro, fucking terrible.
And then you got LeBron over here still playing, still out here. Like,
and you already talked about the NFL, bro, because there's, as Justin said, man, this shit is bullshit. It is bullshit. You think a team's good, then they get their ass whipped the following week.
You can never praise people, man.
As a novice
literally get their
gambler, it
ass-
hurts my heart.
Bro. Bro, I lost so much money on betting this weekend.
No, the shit's bullshit. Like Justin said, like I just sat there quiet because there's teams they shouldn't have won. But no, those are some of my losers, man. If I keep going, it's just gonna I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it be. Announcers, don't be ass. Jaguars, y'all cleaning house. North Carolina, take off them baby blues and go back to nothing. Y'all are ass.
the entire state. And don't forget about the loser last week, Wake Forest, who fucking paid Ole Miss to not play them again.
Yeah.
That's part of that shit. The only reason why they wanted to include because they're on a bye.
I guess we could say two other things too, because we didn't talk about the Pac-12 is trying to come back, which is a shocker to all of us. That they actually got teams coming back into the Pac-12, 4, 6, whatever they are now.
Yeah.
And same without LA.
Yeah. And then Florida State won a game.
Shocking. I lost money on that game too. Thanks, California.
I don't know the Golden Bears.
All right, but that's
I
really
almost won that game too. That's the
fuck
crazy
them,
part.
bro. Every one of them. And then the bank. Oh, hold on. The Bengals corner who was yapping that shit.
Cam Taylor Britt.
Yeah, Brit boy. Listen, I respect the trash talker. I really do. But brother, it don't help when you always losing. It really don't. Please win a game. Joe Burrow and that offense is doing something. You're over there getting cooked by freshmen. Yeah, I said freshman because he just came out of college. Come on.
They got Carolina this week. They might make some shit shake.
Bro,
I
I don't even know.
Because I lost money on that nigga. Ooh,
Yeah, the
Danny
Bengals
Dalton may give it to him. OG.
Right,
You bet on the Raiders?
No, I bet on some sacks though.
Oh.
So we'll see. Closing out, Cedric, because you weren't here. Who you got? Alabama, Georgia this Saturday.
Oh man, damn you.
Quickly.
I'm gonna say Georgia, just because I've seen both those teams kind of when they struggled at the beginning. I put more faith in Georgia to actually get their offense going faster than Alabama, because Georgia struggled against decent enough teams, but then they still pull it out. Where Alabama, I really have no idea how you're struggling in South Florida, at least after watching Miami. So
Fair enough. With that being said, can't wait to come back after that Alabama-Georgia game. That is everything this weekend. We already stated it is a Heisman eliminator for those quarterbacks, and it's a push-up for one of the Heisman favorites. With that being said, L7C Podcast signing out.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the L7C Podcast. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.